It's only been a couple minutes, but we're jumping back in to give you that update on that breaking news alert. It looks like the suspect that we've been monitoring for about the last hour or so is finally being taken into custody here with little to no incident. Obviously, the little part would be referring to the long-standing search for this suspect. You notice the law enforcement personnel standing there on the side of the canal awaiting the apprehension of the suspect. Sort of hard to tell from this particular angle given all the trees. That's sort of been part of the story, at least a factor in the story in the last hour or so, the obstruction that's led to initially losing said suspect, not really getting a good idea as to where he was, at least from our vantage point, certainly. What started off as a pursuit, let's catch you up on this as we take a look here live from Sky 10 at the apprehension of that suspect. There it is right there on the right side of your screen, coming right to left right now as this story is seemingly coming to an end. We'll catch you up on all the details that we have reported on so far in case you're just now tuning in. This information comes from Florida Highway Patrol. We're being told that an FHP trooper tried to conduct a traffic stop earlier today on what was a stolen white Dodge pickup truck. That person there that they've apprehended, the sole person in that pickup truck. This was in the area of Northwest 103rd Street and Northwest 32nd Avenue. The pickup truck, according to FHP, failed to stop, then ran away from the trooper. A short pursuit following all of that ended when the trooper lost sight of the vehicle. Said suspect then jumped out of the vehicle, and we were able to see that person jump into a canal and swim away from pursuing officers into what looked to be a residential neighborhood in the backyard sort of area. Lost sight of them. Don't know if police lost sight of him as well, given the trees and the obstruction in this general area in Northwest Miami-Dade. We do know that at one point North Miami units were also on scene. MDPD, Aviation, found that vehicle shortly after that pursuit came to an end. To give you that exact location, it was in the area of Northwest 2nd Avenue and South Biscayne River Drive. That driver fled on foot, then jumped into said canals. You take a wide look at the area that they were monitoring all sort of morning long and establishing a perimeter in this area. Ultimately, within the last couple of minutes, when we first jumped on with you that second time, you were able to see the suspect sort of wading, swimming in the water, finally getting a good look, and now ultimately coming to an end here and being apprehended with no incident, taken into custody. So we'll keep an eye on this, give you a wrap on the full story coming up on your Local 10 News at noon, give or take about 35 minutes or so, as you see the big presence that's now come to an end here, given this pursuit of a suspect in Northwest Miami-Dade. We'll keep you posted, and you can find the latest information right here on Local 10 News at noon, and of course over at local10.com.